German investigators hunted the woman without a face for over 15 years, tying her DNA to more than 40 major crime scenes, until they found the real culprit was sitting in a factory, unknowingly contaminating hundreds of police kits. What if the cases that keep police up at night were built on mistakes, mysterious evidence, or chilling disappearances? Tonight, we're counting down 5 true crime stories so baffling, horrifying, or surreal, they seem almost unreal. Yet every detail is true. Some have answers, others leave only questions. Let's start the countdown. The ghost criminal, the Phantom of Heilbronn. It started with a DNA sample at a robbery in Austria. Then, that same female DNA appeared at a murder scene in Germany. Over the next decade and a half, police across Europe found it at burglaries, murders, and even the killing of a police officer. German media called her the woman without a face, and officials offered a €300,000 reward for her. But the clues never led to a suspect. Witnesses saw no women, and criminal profiles contradicted each other. Suspicion grew when the same female DNA showed up on a male's asylum application. The incredible twist: there never was a criminal. The DNA belonged to a woman working at a swab manufacturing plant. She'd unintentionally contaminated hundreds of forensic kits, causing forensic wild goose chases and wasting years of police work. Today, strict new DNA collection standards exist because of this mistake, a sharp reminder that science only works as well as human oversight.
The Forest of Horrors. Ibidin-Soka Forest. Ibidin-Soka Forest was a place of rumors, strange disappearances, odd smells, and shadowy figures. In 2014, searchers looking for a missing man stumbled onto what they called the Forest of Horror. Makeshift buildings and cages filled with shackled and mutilated corpses, human bones, and personal belongings littered the site. Locals suspected ritual killings and organ trafficking, blaming shadowy syndicates. Some victims were never identified, and others were reportedly rescued alive but traumatized. The investigations led to arrests, but big fish were never caught, and conspiracy theories still linger. For many families, the forest swallowed their stories whole. No closure, only silence, and the new fence meant to keep evil out. The murder of Magdalena Stoffels. 17-year-old schoolgirl Magdalena Stoffels left home for class and never returned. Hours later, her body was found in a shallow river by a city bridge. Initial suspicion fell on a local man found with supposed bloodstains and scratches, but DNA evidence ruled him out. In an urban environment with traffic and cameras, no solid witness ever came forward. The Namibian capital was shaken, especially its women and girls who marched demanding justice. To this day, Magdalena's case is unsolved. Her family and community still hold vigils at the river, a reminder of innocence lost and questions left hanging in the air. The Austin yogurt shop murders. 4 teenage girls working the late shift at a small yogurt shop were found murdered after a fire ravaged the building. The brutality shocked the city, and the case haunted detectives for decades. Multiple confessions and wrongful convictions followed, but were overturned when DNA evidence revealed unknown males, none matching suspects or staff. New technologies continue to re-examine evidence, but the killer, or killers, have never been brought to justice. Every December, families and friends gather at the store's ruins to remember the victims. The yogurt shop murders remain one of America's most infamous unsolved crimes.
The disturbing death of Professor Stephen Hacha, Profeli Herci. Mathematics professor Stephen Hacha vanished in winter and was found bound to a tree. His body burned past recognition. Initial suspicions varied. Suicide staged as murder. Foul play with no clear suspects. Or something even stranger. The rope knots and lack of a lighter at the scene deepened the mystery. Hacha's friends and students remembered him as brilliant but private. His office was left untouched.
Police officially ruled his death as undetermined, and the chilling scene remains one of Nebraska's enduring cold cases. These 5 stories prove that truth is sometimes stranger and darker than fiction. DNA can mislead, evil can hide in plain sight, and justice can slip away, leaving those who search for answers still waiting. Which of these cases unsettled you the most? Do you think any will ever be solved? Share your thoughts in the comments below and subscribe for more true stories that need to be told.